Yo, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, today we are diving into the cosmic controversy swirling around the Katy Perry recent space adventure. Buckle up, this one's out of this world. In the meantime, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. We're about to be in for a wild one. Sit back and react. Let me stop wasting your time. Let's go, baby.
And how the real problem isn't billionaires doing cosplay in zero gravity, it's the toxic culture of social media trolls who dared to laugh at it. Yes, that's the real crime. Not the fact that this thing was filmed like an Applebee's commercial in space. Not the fact that Katy literally looked into the camera more than she looked out the window. Not the fact that Gayle King landed and gave a speech like she was returning from Normandy. No, the crime is you, dear viewer, not taking it seriously enough. Shame on you. And let's talk about that footage for a second, because it wasn't just awkward, it was surreal. You had Gayle King floating like she was in a TikTok filter. You had Katy Perry staring into the camera with the intensity of someone doing an Instagram live while pretending to be profound. And you had the rest of the capsule just sort of vibing like they were on a zero-G party bus.
Alright, so Katy Perry joined Blue Origin's all-female space flight, aiming to make history. Supposedly, you understand what I mean? But instead of an applause, she's getting roasted harder than a marshmallow at a campfire. I mean, you let me know. Go in the comments. You let me know how you feel about this. Do you even believe this is true? Are you buying this right now? Let me know. If so, show the receipts in the comments. Let me continue. Check this Joe Rogan clip out now. I mean, not for nothing, even Joe Rogan chimed in, sarcastically calling her very profound and poking fun at her bringing a daisy into space. Ouch. I mean, that gotta hurt right there. Why are you bringing a daisy into space? What's the significance of that right there? Please let us know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Am I bugging out? This one gonna be funny, so put on your seatbelt, baby. I told you, we on for a ride. Pause.
It was very profound. I don't know if you've seen Katy Perry now.
Yeah. What were her findings? That's my question.
Well,
what did
brought
she
a
learn?
Daisy, which is super important. It shows you how quick the flight was. The dead daisy that's like snipped from its life source was still alive or still vibrant.
Yeah, and it's look
at
always
her. Shout out Daisy.
Wow.
Look at her nails. So pretty.
Now, so they go up there and they float for like 10 minutes,
At least.
and then they come down.
Let's not minimize this.
No, I know.
Let's
It's a big deal.
let's celebrate female astronauts.
And because they were united.
Because a lot of men astronauts,
Yeah.
they have to go to school.
Right.
They have to learn how to be a pilot
Sure.
first. Then they have to join the Air Force
That's
or
right.
the Navy. And then
Right.
they get appointed by NASA.
That's right.
And then they go to space. You know?
And there has been, that's the other thing, there has been female astronauts.
Let's not minimize this. Let's not minimize this.
Yeah,
What
like
they
I
did is
think there was a
extraordinary.
bitch stuck on a space station for a few months. That's terribly more impressive.
Let's not minimize this. No, the problem with that story
Yeah.
is that she was rescued by a very awful person
Okay.
who wants to expose fraud and waste.
Yes. Did Musk rescue her?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Where's that in the news?
Oh, I didn't know
Those
that.
fucking people were stuck. The Boeing jet, the Skyline, whatever the fuck it
Yeah.
is, the Boeing spaceship wasn't working. They couldn't
Right.
fix it.
Interesting. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and by the way,
Yeah.
Elon could have rescued them during the Biden administration. They didn't want to because of his open support for Trump. So they left those
Really?
people up there. Yes. He's talked about it on my podcast. They
Whoa.
left those people up there.
And they're just chilling.
No, they're dying.
Right.
It's like slow radiation poisoning. It's like getting 10 x-rays a day.
And they're
You're
just
slowly getting sapped of your life force out there in no gravity. Your bones are weakening. Did you see that lady's face when she came back?
she didn't look great.
Bro, her something had happened. Like her chin had grown. Like
She
her
looked like-
chin was extended,
Yeah.
and her hair had all turned gray.
She looked like she was sick.
She was sick.
Yeah.
You're dying up there, man.
That's crazy.
Can't. I had Commander Chris Hatfield on, and he was at one point in time the longest person that had been in space from, wasn't he? It was like he was there for like 6 months. And he was saying it was unbelievable, like how difficult it was to recover once you get back to Earth. He couldn't walk. It was just like a total vertigo. Like his whole body was like so not used to gravity. All of his bones were weak. All of his
Jeez.
muscles were weak.
But these bitches seem fine, these ladies.
Well, for now,
It was
let's not
quick.
minimize. Let's not
Right.
minimize the sacrifice they've
Yeah,
made for
no,
a
it's
great
huge.
nation.
It
For
was
the
a big
world,
deal.
in fact. For
Yeah.
the world. They're
To show
profoundly
people.
different. They're profoundly different now.
To show people. What's inspiring?
All right, so for those who's really not aware, a lot of people are super criticizing the entire situation right now. They're calling the trip tone deaf, especially given the environmental impact. Reports suggest each passenger's 11-minute journey emitted up to 15 tons of CO2. That's like 8 years of emissions for the average person. I mean, let's make it make sense right now. What was the point of that journey? What was it for? I mean, you empowering women? You can empower women many different ways. I really don't get that right there. There was something behind that. We will find out in a few years, I guess. You know how they like to roll out the truth way after the fact, never at the current time. At the same note, people are really starting to question the purpose of this mission, labeling it a vanity project rather than a scientific endeavor. I mean, it looked like a commercial to me. Didn't it look like a Gap commercial, or they were advertising something? I'm really not sure. What was the point? I know a lot of money was spent behind that. I'm sure that money could have been allocated many different ways, no? Let me show you some of these clips right here where social media is actually reacting to this right now. Sit back, I'm telling you, we're in for a ride. And before we press play, did you know Wendy's got in on the action as well? And somehow she feels she got beef with Wendy's, no pun intended? Maybe she might want a soda on the side with some fries. I mean, you let me know in the comments. Check this clip out.
Big day on the internet yesterday as nearly everybody was reacting to Katy Perry and the all-girl crew heading to space, but one comment won the day. It was Wendy's replying to the tweet that Katy Perry has returned to space, saying, "Can we send her back?" Wendy's always on their game on social media. The only thing better than their tweets are their chicken nuggets. They have the best chicken nuggets in the game. They also have the best barbecue sauce in the game. And stunningly, there were a bunch of people who didn't like this tweet. I guess maybe a bunch of Katy Perry stans. I didn't know those even existed anymore, but a lot of people being like, this is not funny, and this is unprovoked, and this person should be fired. Fuck off. That was hilarious. That's a good Katy Perry joke. One person who definitely liked it, though, is Kesha, who immediately after that post went viral, posted her own picture of her drinking a Wendy's Frosty. Now, if you're not familiar with their history and their beef, Katy Perry and Kesha used to be like booze bag party girlfriends back in 2007. However, Kesha came out and said that one producer, Dr. Luke, sexually assaulted her and drugged her, and they went to court and settled. After that, Katy Perry continued to work with this producer that Kesha said raped her. Now, after a ton of backlash and a bunch of people being like, hey, that's your friend who said she was raped and you're still working with that guy, that's fucked up, she came out and said, I understand that this started a lot of conversations. Yeah, the conversation being that you suck. And then her excuse was, he was one collaborator of many. I worked with a lot of people. Yeah, she didn't say that you exclusively worked with him. She just said that guy raped me and you continue to make music with him. Anyway, I'm just happy that this whole experience, the internet decided to come together as one, to band together and to finally say, this sucks. Like, yeah, going to space is cool, but we hate the people you chose to do it. We hate the way that they did it. The whole thing felt performative and, to be honest, counterproductive to the feminist movement, and we're going to make fun of it relentlessly. That's the internet I know and love. That's the Twitter that I know and love. Just hating on things for the sake of hating. Here were some of the best reactions from the rest of the internet to Katy Perry going to space. Straight up, them kissing the ground is something they will never live down. This meme will live in infamy for the rest of time. Gail's king face is also immortal. That look of like, why the fuck did I just go do that white people shit? That will live on for eternity. Out of all the best jokes, making fun of it for being 11 minutes, this wins. Launched into space, in space, home from space, all in a matter of 11 minutes, calling it shorter than a Selena Gomez social media break. This is another good one, saying that the All Too Well extended version was longer than Katy Perry's trip to space. You know me, I'm always down for a good conspiracy. I actually think that Katy Perry already kind of looks like an alien android, like those weird big eyes. Like she already looks kind of like a fembot, so this is entirely possible. But hands down, this tweet won the day. Me getting back into my apartment after running errands, I can't tell you how real this meme is. Like if I run out to the store for like 5 minutes, I act like I did a tour of duty in Afghanistan. I come back like it's a hero's welcome when I walk into my house to get back into my comfy clothes and onto the couch. Kiss the ground, happy to be back indoors. That's me. That's Katy Perry returning from space.
All right, now, so what do you think? Is this criticism justified? Or is Katy Perry unfairly targeted? Y'all let me know. Is she being unfairly targeted? I mean, I don't know. I think it's a case of foolishness if you ask me. Allegedly, right? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Any requests, send me a DM.